February eBay sales report. Let's go. What's going on? 22 here, back with you, another sales report. This time going over the things that I've bought in January, things that I sold in January, things that I'm putting up for sale. Let's start off with the things that I bought. Bought quite a few things in January. First thing that I bought was this Iron Man number 120. This is going towards my Iron Man Volume 1 collection. I believe I counted this one in my last haul report or whatever. This has put me at having 48 issues left. So yeah, just pecking away at that, and eventually I will get down to whatever number I get down to this year. I think, like I said, I want to get down to about 24 issues left in Volume 1. Second book I picked up, which is one that I'd never seen before in the wild. Didn't even know this book existed. But, and if you've watched my Instagram, you've already seen it. It's the Action Comics number 1000, the Fried Pie variant. This is an awesome square-bound book, and I believe was part of the Fried Pie Con. So I don't know if this was like a con exclusive or what the deal was there. But I saw it, and it, like I said, it was one that I didn't have, and it looked like it was in really good shape. And this book goes for a lot more than what I paid for it. So happy to have this in the PC. Next up is a Golden Age book. I was so excited and happy to get this. This, other than one corner, is actually in pretty good shape and could actually be in even better shape. So Green Hornet number 37. There's like 47 books, I believe, in Volume 1 of Green Hornet. I'm trying to slowly but surely get every issue, and in conditions like this. Now you notice up here at the trade dress, there's a lot of like dark scratches and stuff like that. It's not pen, it's actually pencil, which is super exciting because I've already started working on the crime section of it. It was a lot worse shape than that. It was quite like the fight section over here before I started working on it, and I've been able to get it to what it is now. So I think what I'm going to do is actually do maybe some live cleanings on this, and that way I can chat with y'all and y'all can kind of see the progress and how the tools that I use to be able to clean stuff like this up. This puts me at having 3 of the 47 Green Hornet books, so definitely still a long way to go, but one by one I will eventually get there. This last pickup is ridiculous, insane, stupid. I don't know. It's so much so that I had to keep it in the packaging for y'all to actually like see this and understand. And it's actually got me thinking of doing another kind of like how-to video. I just want to show y'all. So this is a bubble mailer. I have nothing against people using bubble mailers to send comic books in. I think bubble mailers can absolutely be used as long as they're done correctly. However, this was not done correctly at all. I bought this off of eBay, obviously, and this is how it was shipped to me. It was shipped to me in this bubble mailer, just like this. No bag, no board, no cardboard, nothing else. Nothing else. Very frustrating. This is not a ghost of a book. However, I didn't know this book existed, and had I known, I probably would have put it on my goals list, honestly. I found this one at a really cheap price. I knew it was not 9/8 quality, but it was still nice enough that for the price, I was willing to pay for it. I just hoped it had been shipped in better conditions. But it is Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. This is a Gabriel Dell'Otto variant right here. Freaking beautiful book. This is a variant to his variant, honestly. The other one, the normal one, has everybody colored in and the background is not red. So, but same exact picture. Awesome Gabriel Dell'Otto artwork. I'm going to go ahead and get this bagged up now. It needs a good pressing. It's still in pretty rough shape, but glad to have it in. I can always upgrade it later. On to what I sold. I sold one book throughout the month of January, and it was this She-Hulk number 2. I had it listed for $12 plus shipping, and somebody sent me an offer for $7. I looked it up on cover price. That's pretty much the going rate, And so I took it. I accepted it. This is the second appearance of Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk. Awesome cover. I really like the cover. And glad it went to somebody that's hopefully looking to either complete a run or just have the second appearance of She-Hulk. I sold it for $7 with $7.75 shipping. So actually I lost money on the shipping part of it as well, because shipping has gone up to around $8 or some change for the legal flat rates, which is what they chose to have the book sent to them. On to the things that I'm selling. Not only am I still gearing things up for the next Purge preview, which is coming up February 25th, so be on the lookout for that. Go ahead and bookmark it. But I'm also, with con season coming in and all these trailers and things that are coming out, I decided I'd go ahead and get some books that are associated with the movies to go ahead and start posting them on eBay. On top of that, I want to start posting at least 2 books a day on eBay to kind of show them that I'm going to be consistent. I'm being serious about it. Hopefully I start getting more views on my books then. By the time this recording gets out there, we'll know whether or not the Deadpool teaser / trailer was shown in the Super Bowl. And so for that, I was getting books like this ready. This is Wolverine #1, Black, White, and Blood. This is the Tyler Kirkham variant right here. Awesome book. I also have Wolverine #2, Black, White, and Blood. This is a so-called secret variant. The original one, he just has his hood on. That's really the only difference. So, again, another awesome book. I'm putting up my New Mutants #114. In case anybody out there is still looking for Cassandra Nova and the possibility of her being in Deadpool 3 and being a villain, here is my Tyler Kirkham Virgin variant of Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood. This one I was hoping would fetch a decent amount. I believe the hype for it has gone down, which is fine still as well. I think it's an awesome book paying homage to the Scarface poster. I have not one but 2 copies of Deadpool Circle Chase #1. They're both in varying condition, but still, for somebody who's a Deadpool fan, this is a nice book to grab. This one here, I should have known was going to be a letdown, and that's fine. I think I paid $1 for it or something. The condition's a little worse than what I thought it was, but it is what it is. This is Spider-Woman #1. First, this is the first solo title for Julia Carpenter as Spider-Woman. And I think it's a really cool cover, honestly, for those 90s type covers. So, everybody's kind of like going over the actress that's going to be Julia Carpenter, so maybe she'll stick around, maybe she'll do a good job. I don't know, but maybe this will be a book that people actually want. Not sure if this is going to have any more hype or anything like that, but I think it's a cool book, and it's a good way for people to start out. It is Cable and Deadpool #1. This, because of Deadpool 2, of course, had some hype behind it. I'm not sure what it's out now, but nonetheless, it's still a #1, which I think is really cool, and it's got Cable and Deadpool on the cover. Picked these up recently, and they may have some hype because of the movie and the possibility of actors / actresses coming back to reprise roles, but the X-Men movie #1. I have not one, but 2 copies of this as well. So we'll see how this does and whether or not anybody cares about this book. I have a Deadpool #1. This is a pretty recent run of Deadpool right here. I pulled this out of a Walmart. I can't remember if this is a Walmart exclusive or not. And I may honestly keep this and just do it as a giveaway. I haven't quite decided yet. I want to say that in this particular issue, he gets in contact with the Carnage symbiote. So, I'm not saying that would have any. I'm not saying that as any spec or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just a weird book. I love Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I think the movies are great, but I'm not a Deadpool reader. I have Wolverine 18. 1819. Awesome Savage Land covers here on this one. I think that's really cool. The shadows and stuff are so dark. It's the same artist on both covers, and I can't for the life of me remember who it was. Nonetheless, though, it's 1819, and I want to say this is from the most recent Wolverine run as well. These are variants from Unknown Comics, I believe, as well. So maybe somebody's looking for those issues. The last one, this may be the only best time for me to possibly part ways with this one, and it is X Lives of Wolverine number 3, another variant cover. Kind of a cool looking cover. I'm not so sure about the X Lives of Wolverine series. I don't know much about it, or the X Deaths of Wolverine either. I don't know that it was widely accepted or talked about or anything like that, but somebody may be looking for this. I do have 2 slabs I also want to put up as well. By the time this recording's out, most of this should be up on either eBay, most of the raws on eBay, and these slabs right here on Shortbox, so be sure to go check those out. The first one is this Star Wars Life Day number 1. This is a CGC 9.8. This is a 1 in 10 Sprouse variant. I got this out of a Walmart pack, and it looked good enough. This has got a couple of first appearances in there. One of them labeled as a first full appearance. I've not done the research to figure out. Usually if it has a first full appearance, that means there's a cameo somewhere, so I've not done the research to figure out what I would consider to be the first appearance. But I would say more than likely the market would look at this one. But it's the first of Baryaga Agabury, which is a Wookiee Jedi. The Alkalites trailer that's kind of leaked out and stuff like that shows a character that resembles Baryaga. Maybe that's him. Maybe people will be looking for this book. Here is a variant of the A cover, Star Wars Life Day number 1. This is the Walmart variant of this, and actually CGC notes it on the label, which is pretty cool. Again, Baryaga's first full appearance is in this book, and I'm speculating that that could be him in the Acolyte TV show. So once that trailer starts to really get out there and show whether or not it's him, maybe a name gets dropped or whatever the case is, then this book may pick up. I went ahead and put it on eBay, and then I put it on Shortbox, and I had a price set on it. Then I found out that there's only 5 of the Walmart variants on CGC's registry, 4 of which are 9/8. So I have one of 4 9/8s out there of the Walmart cover of this, and really the only difference is this up here is different. The trade color is different, and then the back is this. That's really the only difference. But there was talk there for a while of like, would Walmart variants be the new newsstand, because they're different enough to be able to like understand the difference, like you can tell, and also like you could only get those in Walmart packs. So I did wind up going up on price on this, but I kind of would rather be a little too high and somebody talk me down than be too low right now anyways. So that's just kind of my thoughts though. Don't get me wrong, I know that rarity does not mean value necessarily. You could have, there also has to be a market for whatever it is that you have that's rare. So if there's all kinds of things out there that are rare, but if nobody cares about it, then it doesn't matter what price you put on it. Nobody still cares about it. So again, I understand that like it being one of 4 as far as 9/8 right now does not mean value. However, if market comes to want that book because a character appears in it and the market says that's that person's first appearance or whatever, then it's justified. With all that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I think the next one that's coming up that I'm going to do of these, I'm going to do it of like a different type style. Mark over at Legion of Comics has kind of inspired me to maybe try something different with this series that I have. He's been doing a vlog lately, and so I've kind of thought maybe that would be a cool, different way of doing this. So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So expect something different the next video. I'm going to try something different. Try something new. Again, thank you all so much for watching. You can find me every Monday on the Comically Comics podcast on all the casters, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts, two of the biggest ones out there. You can also find the newest episode on Wednesdays on YouTube. So be sure to go check out our YouTube channel as well. Links for those will be down in the description below, along with my eBay, my short box, and my Instagram, where you can also find me. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, y'all have a good one.